Aw, Anney Perrine, you're so sweet, but so good at what you do.
Thank you. It's great to see you again. Thanks so much for having me
Nice to see you
back.
too. Anney Perrine is with Palm Health, and I happen to be with them too. Although I'm not with them in the way that Anney is with them. You see, Anney is the membership maven. She's the person who handles. You're going to probably talk to Anney once you get a hold of Palm Health and say, hey, I want to be part of this new approach to my life.
Yeah, anyone who comes into Palm Health is greeted by a navigator. And what we do is help people understand everything that we offer, our programs and products and services, all our different providers, because we have so many different things that we offer at Palm. And then we help them figure out what might be the best fit for them there. So there's so much to navigate, and that's why you have a navigator.
Yeah, I love the atmosphere there. It's right where the old Bush's Grove used to be, but of course it's completely revamped right there at Clayton Price, basically. And it is kind of like heaven because you don't ever touch a door. You just the doors all open up, and these big, beautiful wooden doors open up, and suddenly you're into this place that has just these beautiful aromas and lights and all kinds of things. But actually, in all seriousness, though, I mean, aside from being the place where you can do your workout, you can do your salt room, you can do your steam, you can do the cryo, whatever. It's also, as you point out with the navigators, it's more of a holistic life adjustment, life coaching approach to everything too.
Yeah, so what we aim to do at Palm is have everything for your well-being under one roof. And PALM is actually an acronym. So it stands for Personalized Advanced Lifestyle Medicine. And while we do have an incredible spa and beautiful fitness center and about 70 classes a week, we also incorporate medical care into that. So you can take just kind of the health club piece if you want, or you can take just the medical piece, or you can take both. And what we really aim to do is what we would call lifestyle medicine. So we have different programs you can enter into, or you can see a physician and they can help build a program for you. But, you know, most of us, Jamie, are looking to improve our vitality, or maybe shed a little weight, or have a little more energy, or manage our stress. And sometimes you know, a lot of people have a doctor that they like, but their doctor only recommends, you know, hey, you need to improve your diet, you need to reduce your cholesterol. And that might be where it ends.
Yes.
So at Palm, we have a whole team of doctors. We have even cardiology and neurology, rheumatology, all sorts of different specialties in addition to primary care. And what our doctors do is look a lot deeper to get to the root cause of what's going on with you. So whether that's, you know, a really significant diagnosis like MS or Parkinson's, whether you've had a cardiac event, all the way to somebody who's just not quite feeling their best, your doctor will work with you to figure out, okay, what's going to be the best path forward for you? What can you do from what we would call a lifestyle perspective, you know, fitness, sleep, stress, nutrition, without overwhelming you. Right, of course.
Yeah. Well, and also discreetly too, because people, you know, there are people who are there, and as you point out, being treated for more serious ailments.
Yeah.
But it's all kind of, I mean, you could see a full parking lot, but never really see anybody there. I don't know how that happens, but it does. But it's a great approach, because what happens is you all, when it comes to wellness, not everything is a pill. Not everything is a shot, and there's a way, especially people with like if you point out with MS or Parkinson's or things like that, or even just cholesterol issues, heart issues, those kinds of things. It really does take a more regimented and but a more holistic approach that involves all things, whether it be the food, whether it be the exercise, or just the other well-being life coaching.
Yeah, I mean, so many people, you know, who, and we're not, I mean, we use prescriptions, we use, you know, we actually combine the best of traditional and complementary medicine. So our doctors are all board certified in all their areas. It's just that they've done additional training on top of that. And so many people who are taking a pill for something, they really do want to know what more they can be doing. Or people who have been told, well, you just can't eat a certain thing for the rest of your life.
Right.
Well, great, what are my limits there? They want to be educated. They want to be empowered. And that's what we're really there to do. So you can have a primary care doctor somewhere else, but come to us to figure out, okay, what more can I be doing? Or you can move primary care as well over to Palm if you want. But what we're really focused on is building out personalized programs for you. And we have some programs that are all set too that you can enter into.
Right.
But really tailoring everything to your needs and helping you figure out how can I make the most out of my day-to-day life to improve my mental, physical, emotional health.
And Anney, the pills, like you pointed, the pills are one thing, but they really don't work effectively if they're not working in concert with other areas of your life. So, a lot of people are just popping things and not really knowing that, as you point out, they want to know what more they can do. But at the same time, it also expands that help that you're already getting through whatever medications, whatever, but you have to also include other aspects of it.
And, there are people who take medications are absolutely necessary for their health, and that's nothing to mess with.
Yeah.
And there are some medications will take care of a part of the problem. And what we want to do is say, well, okay, let's say you're taking a medication for cholesterol and you really need that. That's great. What more can you be doing to sort of make it so that things don't get any worse? What more can you be doing so that you can address some of these underlying causes, like potentially your nutrition or your stress or even genetic factors? Mm-hmm. So we're really trying to round out, like you're saying, we're really trying to round this out for people and say, what are all the factors going on here, and what can we do about it? What can you do about it? What can we help you? And so you have a partner in your health.
Right.
And in that pursuit of, most of us, we have a few different things that we want to work on. And so you have somebody who's saying, okay, I'm going to help you feel more vital. I'm going to help you feel more at your best, no matter where you are on that health spectrum, even if you're just trying to prevent yourself from anything happening. If you're in really great health and you want to keep it that way, all the way to, I have a diagnosed condition and, I want to know what more I can be doing.
Yeah, and I love your whole team there, and you've got Lauren who heads up, and Sita who kind of head up the place, and which it's great. And then you have Elizabeth, you've got Courtney, you've got Kim, Jessica, who's my navigator.
Yes.
And I'm sure I'm missing a few other people, but love the whole crew there. And then, of course, you have Brees, who is this fantastic chef, and because you do have on the premises too a cafe.
We do, yeah. And our cafe is focused on sort of more Mediterranean-based diet. We make all of our own baked goods in-house. Brees and the kitchen team developed all the recipes from scratch themselves because first and foremost, it has to taste good.
Right, exactly. No, I know.
But then on top of it, how can we build in higher vitamin and mineral content by using certain kinds of ingredients? How can we reduce the glycemic load by using different kinds of sugars, so you don't have that massive sugar and insulin spike. So they've done, how can we build more protein in? So they've done an amazing job of really creating, the cafe has really become the heart of the community. Where people come in and they get something that they know is, really good for themselves, and you can be part of, kind of this feeling of being part of a group.
Later on, you can have a glass of wine if you wanted to, correct?
We do dinner on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You can order wine.
I get my autumn apple plant protein smoothie sometimes in between radio and TV, so that always gets me moving.
A nice recharge.
Yeah, no doubt. And then Brian, hello, buddy. I think, have I met Brian?
You've met Brian,
I have. I met him because behind the in the kitchen there. So you brought in because Anney says, "Can I bring anything?" I go, "Those fabulous, absolutely awesome muffins. They're gluten free, right? Too.
They are, yeah."
And so Brian made me some muffins, huh?
Yeah. So he packed up a nice little assortment for you of banana bread, muffins, some of our date bites and brownies. Yeah, all right. For your whole team.
I'm going to take a quick break. I want to come back. I want to talk to you about some of the other, and I'm not saying fun stuff because the other stuff is fun in its own different way. But I want to talk about the cryo and the salt and that kind of stuff that people love doing, and it's not really that much of an outlay for you. You just pop in and you can see how rejuvenated you can be with Palm Health. Check it out on the web. It's palmhealth.com, 314-801-8898. We'll be back in just a sec.
97.1 News.